going on, YouTube? This your boy, Mr. Extra. Just out here doing a little test run today on this cloudy, cool Sunday. Testing out these handlebars, these 20-inch Domino's handlebars from Handlebar Lee. Might want to check them out. Yeah, so pretty comfortable, especially for me being tall and everything. And I'm 6'5". I don't know what my arm length is, but man, these things kind of set you out a little wide, get your arms away from your side of your body, and pretty comfortable. Got them in a nice little position. They angled just right. So, and I'm pretty sure I have a video coming out on how to install them, and I did a little install video on it, and it's kind of, if you're gonna do it yourself, it's gonna be some work involved, especially when changing out the bars and doing the wiring, because these bars, they're a little tight in the inside as far as running wires. And I went with the LA Chopper cable clutch and brake lines for 18 to 20-inch bars. So once I got the bars wired up, it was pretty simple. But putting the riser bushings in was a little tedious. It took me all Friday night to wire these things up, because running the wire and trying to get everything through them little bitty holes in the bar was a little bit tedious and a little bit of work. And I messed up a couple times when I was running that wire through with the little, it was like something, LA Choppers came with a little kit that had like the I think it's called a Chinese finger trap, some kind of mesh material. But when you pull on it, it tightens up. And I messed around and then had my wires all together, like the ends of the wires all together. So, man, I thought I was pulling the wires through, and I was pulling them through, but the other end didn't come out. So, man, I had to pull it back out and get them lined up to pull them back through the bar, so I can get all my ends out so I can plug it into the bike. So that was a little tedious work, but it wasn't too bad. If you ask me if I wanted to do it again, probably not. This is probably gonna be the last set of bars I do. So, but it was a little learning. My KST bars, when I installed them when I first got the bike, they was easy. Cause I had the kind that you can adjust, and then you can just kind of run the wires out through the handlebar, and it drops out the bottom of the handlebar. They just plug it into the bike, so that was a little easy. But these right here, you had to run them all the way through. You had like 2 90-degree turns, and then out the middle of the handlebar. That's where they came out at. Versus the KST, they came out the bottom of each handlebar because it was hollow. So that made life a little easy, but you know. And running the brake line wasn't bad if you looked at how your factory brake line was ran. Shoot, man. Once you did that and you followed and traced it the same way in the same setup, shoot, you couldn't beat it. So that right there was kind of easy. My fat bagger's clutch adjustment screw back on the bottom, so, and then didn't have my clutch right, I had it too far out, so as soon as I let off the clutch, it was engaging. So, but we got that all squared away and little adjustments, and I still gotta, I think everything set pretty much right. I just gotta find me a handlebar clamp for my phone, because I can't charge it because the wire is way too short now. I found the USB extension on it, so I can plug that into my my USB port. So yeah, but and all, I like these bars, and I mean, I just put that 21-inch Slicer 2 wheel, and it's doing pretty good. I mean, my bike rides normal versus the 18s was a little more, I want to say about a little bit more squishier. I mean, you had more rubber, of course, so that probably got a big factor in, but the 21s don't ride bad at all. And ain't like you just feel everything in the road. I mean, but I am running Wilbur suspension on the front too, so, but yeah, and all these handlebars got me sitting back in the seat, and the wheel ride good, so I'm comfortable with it, and plus it look good. And I just got that Advan black gunship gray fender, so, and that sure enough set the wheel off, made it a little bit more visible. So, and oh yes, it's a very comfortable ride now. I said I think these handlebars are made for long distance, because they got you in a position where you just comfortable, just sit back in the seat. Hey, you just sit back in the seat and just like you're sitting at home. So yeah, so y'all just enjoy this ride. Do a little ride footage. I'm just riding down here on 212s and a little backwoods back here. Just doing a little ride. So peace. Feel like I got more control over the bike with these bars too. Hitting the little turns and curves and stuff. Dang.
And also on these bars, I really don't have any shoulder pains like when I had my KST bars, because they're tall enough for me now. And as I noticed when in one of LT's videos, that my posture was kind of off with the 14-inch bars. So now I'm kind of sitting up a little taller, and the bars fit me just right. And don't be afraid when they say 20s, like they're gonna be 20-inch high, because you can pull those bars back to you and pull them down a little bit, so you ain't reaching all up in the sky and won't have proper control of the bike, because my bars kind of lay down into a comfortable position for me. So don't be afraid when they say 20-inch bars are too high, because you can also pull them back to you to kind of drop it down to where it's more comfortable for you. But they also have different sizes too. I think they go down to like 14, 16, 18s, and 20s. So, and it give you a wider stance. They are wide. So, but for me, I got long arms anyway, so it don't really affect the handling to me versus a person with a shorter wingspan. So handles great for me. Yours might be different. So it all just depend on the rider. So if you're unsure about it, just ask somebody, could you sit on their bike? Maybe they'll let you sit on their bike. That way you can test out the handlebars, or if you got a friend or something like that that got the long distance pullback bars, you can kind of test them out on their bike. And some people will let you try it out. I know I will if you ask me if you can sit on my bike, try out the handlebars. That's fine. Just don't expect to ride it though, because I'm a little anal about that. So, but yeah, these bars are pretty good on a long distance haul. So I give it a 2 thumbs up. They my favorite bars so far. So, and y'all stay glide and keep it extra. It's your boy Extra, and I'm out. Peace.